What's up, y'all? What's going on, y'all? It's your boy DJ D Dub, aka the Groovement. Checking in. What's going on, family? Hope all is well. Hope all is well with y'all. Welcome to the Groove by Faith podcast. This is your boy D Dub, man. Woo! Just wanted to get on here and talk to y'all real quick. I put a poll out on my Instagram, and I was just asking, the Instagram family. I just wanted to ask them, like, hey, what has music done for you? You know what I mean? What has music done for you? And music brought you through. Put in the comments and explain what has music done for you. And I've got a lot of responses. And I've also put on my Facebook too. A lot of people ask what has music brought them through and stuff like that. And I've been getting a lot of responses on my Facebook. So I've been so excited to get the responses and people like saying, hey, man, music got me through this depression. Music got me through hard times. Music got me through good times, bad times, So just to know that people are really going through and music is helping out is a great thing. But before we get there, welcome to another episode of the Groove by Faith podcast. I'm your host, the smoothest DJ in the land, the number one inspirational DJ, DJ D Dub. The Groovement is the company, is the brand, is the movement. No, it's the Groovement. I'm sorry, it's the Groovement. But you can catch the Groove by Faith podcast. You can catch that on all your platforms, all your streaming platforms, right? Wherever you get your podcast, you can check out the Groove by Faith podcast. Just released my list of 5 genres that you need right now. Just released that on the podcast as well. So go check that out. Just type in Groove by Faith wherever you go podcast, right? Shout out to my Instagram family. Shout out to my Facebook family. Shout out to my YouTube family. Streaming live on all these platforms. I'm so excited to talk to y'all. Look, this episode is sponsored by Groove by Faith t-shirts, Groove by Faith tees. Let me get the tee real quick. It's the Groove by Faith tee. What's your Groove by Faith story? Right? Get your Groove by Faith t-shirt today. Right? What's your Groove by Faith story? Talk to me. Let me know what your story is. And simple as this, your Groove by Faith story could be, hey, what music brought you through. That's your Groove by Faith story. Right now we're in 2021. There's a lot of things going on. You see what's going on in Colorado. You see what's going on with the Asian community. So a lot of things has been going on, right? So what is your Groove by Faith? How are you grooving throughout this season? How are you grooving throughout this time of the times that we're living in? So that's pretty much what the Groove by Faith is about. You see the shirt on a banner, right? You see the shirt on a banner, but it all Groove by Faith all started when I went live around this time last year. I went live, I DJ live, and we was talking, we was having a good time, we was dancing. And I got so many followers and so many people under one roof as I was DJing gospel music, and people were just like, people were loving it. And I was like, yo, do me a favor, put Groove by Faith right now. Put Groove by Faith in the chat. So I put hashtag Groove by Faith. Everybody just from there just went Groove by Faith, right? Groove by Faith, Groove by Faith, Groove by Faith. And that's where these shirts came from, right? This was where the shirt come from. So if you just go to itsthegroovement.com, itsthegroovement.com/shop, you can get your shirt today. Invest in the message. It's not just a t-shirt, it's a message. So if you want to wear a message and want to rock out and support you, not only me, but you supporting yourself by wearing your message. And when somebody say, hey, what's the Groove by Faith? Like, what's that about? You can tell them your story, right? You can tell them your testimony of what you've been through and what you're going through currently that can help them, and maybe they can, wear the message. So that's what that's about. That's what that's sponsored by, Groove by Faith, right? So let's get into the topics. You're doing your thing, bro. Consistency, right? Consistency. I appreciate it. I appreciate it, bro. Execution is worship. Absolutely. I appreciate it. Blessings to you, brother. But yeah, I want to talk about the topic of music gets you through. I know music gets me through. I already know that, right? So if music is getting you through, right? Put the 1 in the chat right now. Put 1 in the chat right now. If music is getting you through, because I know it's getting me through. Obviously, as a DJ, Music is getting me through. Music is helping me out. Music is pushing me and motivating me to stay, to get to the next level and where I need to be, but I had to, man. I had to, as a DJ, I had to shut some things down. I couldn't really DJ a lot of music that a lot of DJs play. No disrespect to those DJs, but try to stay in the space that I need to be in, far as really relaying this message of being a DJ and being an inspiring DJ, right? Because I can be any DJ, right? I just want to be. I want to be an aspiring DJ. I want to help the next person be inspired to push, to help them, push to the next level, right? So what I end up doing was I end up doing my audit. I end up auditing my circle. I end up auditing the people that I'm around. I end up auditing my playlist, right? I say this numerous of times. I have so many things I can do as far as a DJ. I have so many songs that I can play as a DJ. I have so many parties I can go to, and I can DJ, right? But now it's more or less like, all right, what do I need to audit, and what do I need to separate myself from in order for me to get to the next level, right? So now I'm like, you know what? Music gets me through, right? Shaquana, what up, Shaquana? The music that helps me is the 5 genres that I added to 2021, right? And it's not your typical one. So if you check out my last podcast episode on the Groove by Faith podcast, I talked about walking. That's a form of music. I talked about meditation, which is a form of music. I talked about gospel and Christian music. I talked about instrumentals, and I talked about motivation. Those are the 5, right? I put gospel and Christian music. I put that in, I put that as one. But you have your walking, your meditation, your Christian music, your gospel, your motivation, and your instrumentals. Those are my 5 that I really had to add to my playlist of life, right? Yes, that's a bar. Playlist of life, right? That's a t-shirt. Playlist of life. So I just wanted to really be in this space of explaining and wanted to hear you guys' story on what is music doing for you, and how's it bringing you through, how's it helping you. And people been saying, like, Clayton on Facebook was like, music pulled me through depression and anxiety. I can second that, because I remember me and Clayton last year was going through the same exact health challenges. We was going through the same exact challenges of acid reflux, trying to figure out what's wrong with our chest, what's wrong with our body, why our esophagus and our stomachs is all blowing up. And me and Clayton went through the same situations. And now, if you look at it now, like, Clayton is, he's so much better now. He's back in the gym. He's back doing his thing. So, and I know music is helping him out, because when he go live, I can hear the music he listened to, right? So I know music is helping him, right? My dad said, music gets him through. I know my dad last year, he went through a quadruple bypass surgery, so he also had some kidney failures, right? So, but now he's still living, he's still breathing, he's still moving, he's still mobilized, right? He's still doing his thing. And it's all through, like, the grace of God. Of course, God gets the number one. It's always God, right? God always come first, but music is always a gift from God, right? Music is a gift from God. If you know the story, if you don't know the story of David, right? David was serving the king. And this is back in the Bible. David was serving the king, and as he was serving the king, he was playing music for a king and his sheep. And now, years later, he became a king, right? He became a king. But guess what was helping him out throughout those trying times? Music, a form of music, right? So Shaquana on Instagram, music helped me discover my truth and build my strength during this period of loss I am experiencing. I made a playlist called Roller Therapy, which I jam skate to. That is dope. And Shaquana, shout out to Shaquana on Instagram. And again, this is what I do. So if y'all know me, y'all know I love to, big up people and talk about their stories. But one thing I see Shaquana doing on Instagram, and if you follow her on Instagram, I love that she skates, right? She loved to skate. Yo, I used to skate, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I used to skate. Back when I lived in New York, I used to skate. I was roll, bounce. I'm talking about skating. I remember we used to go skating every weekend. And I remember 2-3 years ago, I took my wife, we went skating, and she didn't know how to skate, but I knew how to skate. But it was like 8-9 years before I actually put some skates back on. So when I started skating in North Carolina, ended up going, it went down. Like you wouldn't think that I wasn't, I didn't know how to skate, because I went backwards. I was grooving, moving, grooving, so I can't wait to put them skates back on. But that's another form of music, skates, and listening to the skates hitting the ground, just listen to that slow jam, listen to that groove, getting your groove on with skates, man. My uncle was so dope in skates. He still skates to this day. My uncle still skates to this day. And I know that's a form of therapy for him, right? So that's so dope. But I had a couple things that I wrote down that I know why, and I know how music is getting you through. Here's why, right? So I wrote it down because I don't want to forget. And I'm in the season of writing things down, right? Real men, fellas, write this down, fellas. Real men don't catch feelings. We write them down. Write it, please. Write that in the chat. Real men don't catch feelings. We write them down. Right? We write them down. Real men don't catch feelings. We write them down. All right. So I'm in a season of writing things down. I just want to write things down. I got to write things down. So here is some things that music gets you through, right? So do you know, if you go to church, I say one, if you go to church, right? If you're going to church and you hear that shouting music, who's shouting throughout the church? Who you see shouting throughout the church, right? Who you see grooving and moving throughout the church. Once you hear the band play, because I used to play the drums. For those that know me, I used to play the drums, right? When I play the drums, I go off. Sometimes I forget where I'm at when I'm playing the drums in church. I used to forget where I was at, right? Because I'm so in the spirit. But when I look up and I look out in the audience, I'm seeing everybody running around the church. I'm running around the church, right? But if it's through the spirit, how else are you running around the church? Because of the band. Because the band is moving, the band is grooving, right? So if you understanding, like, all right, now I need to understand that it's music. That's a form of music, right? So that's one. If you're just seeing people running around the church, or if you got your favorite worship team, your praise and worship team is up, they doing their thing, that's another thing. That's another form, right? So another one is at your party. If you go to a party and you hear music and you bumping, hearing your favorite song at a party, that's another one, right? That's another form of music. That's what music gets you through, right? Music getting you through, because when you go to a party and you hear those favorite songs that the DJ's playing, and you losing your mind, you know what I mean? And you forget where you at, because that song takes you to another place. That song takes you somewhere, like you start to reminisce, and you start to be like, man, I can't believe, like, man, like, I remember I was here when this happened. I remember I was here when this song came out. I remember. So you start to come with these different ideas when these songs are playing, when the DJs are playing. So that's why DJs are so important, because you get to understand, like, and that's why I kind of backed up as just playing every single song that's out, and just play the songs that I know that can get you through, right? So that's why I end up doing that. So yeah, when you dancing, having a good time at a party, that's one, right? That's another one. When you're on lunch break and you put your headphones in, right? When you're on lunch break, put your headphones in, you plug in your headphones and you eating your lunch. You don't want to talk to nobody because it's lunchtime and you just want to put your headphones in. You want to get through the rest of your day. So you put your headphones in, listen to your favorite song, listen to a podcast, or listen to something that can help you, go through your lunch, and also know that it's going to help you through the second half of your day, right? That's why people, when they eat lunch or whatever, sometimes, me, I like to talk to people while I'm eating. But a lot of people, when I'm in the break room, I see people with their headphones on. People don't want to talk. People don't want to, so they like to put their headphones in, so they listen to their favorite song, listen to their favorite music. So when they go back to work, they can get through the rest of their day. Let me know if I'm right. You know what I mean? Let me know if I'm right. Put in the chat if I'm right, right? Let me know if I'm right. All right. Another one is, when you're in your car, right? When you're in your car and you listen to your favorite song in the car, right? You bump in the car, you going in and you're in the car, you just listening to your favorite song, and somebody on the side of you in the car, and they look at you like, yo, you all right? You good? You know what I mean? Because you sitting there having a good time, and you're not forgetting that your car is not tinted. Your car ain't tinted. You got a fishbowl car, and you playing and you listen to your favorite song. You turn around, look over, and somebody's staring right at you. I've been there, done that. I've done that so many times. So that's another form of music. That's another reason why I know music gets you through, just because of that, right? All right. Another thing is that station you listen to when you're getting ready, when you wake up in the morning. When you wake up in the morning, what's the first thing you want to listen to? You want to listen to something good, right? You ain't trying to listen to nothing corny when you're trying to wake up and you're trying to get the cold out your eyes, or you're trying to get ready for work, or you're trying to get ready for your day. You ain't trying to listen to nothing corny, right? So you're trying to find that favorite song or two that can help you get up, right? That can help you move, that can help you get to the next level, right? So it's Inspired to Thrive on Instagram. Yo, side note, you should consider playing something smooth in the background as you're talking live. That's a good idea. I like that. That's a good idea. Definitely got to be royalty free, copywritten free, but that's a great idea. But once you upload my podcast, and once you listen to my podcast, you're gonna hear some music in the background. So you're gonna get that. I probably won't be able to do it live on here, but when I upload the podcast, you're gonna hear it. So I got you, bro. I got you. But thank you for the suggestion for sure. But yeah, when you listen to music, let the music take care of you, man. Just like how you like to, before you get up and when you wake up in the morning and you're getting ready for work, you want to make sure you feel good. You want to make sure you look good, because you're gonna be around thousands of people. You're gonna be around people every day. Just make sure that you're listening to the right thing, so your brain can operate, right? Because if you listen to different things, you listen to different types of music, it might not put you in the same feeling, right? It might not put you in the same groove, because you listen to all types of things. So when I first wake up, I listen to any motivational music. I listen to inspirational music. I listen to gospel. I listen to other kinds of music that can help me wake up, that can help my mind generate. It can help my mind operate. It can help me physically wake up, and then throughout the day, if I need, if I'm getting tired, if I'm feeling tired, I need a little boost of energy, then I'm finding something that's going to boost me up. I'm finding something that's going to help me wake up and stay up, like music is coffee. Like, excuse me, it's coffee is your favorite energy drink. Like, music could be all of that for you. If you want to feel good, if you want to continue to feel good, and you want to continue to build for yourself, right? So I just wanted to get on here real quick and quick Groove by Faith podcast episode on music gets me through, and I know music got you through. So those are the key tips that I know how and why music is getting you through, and the stuff that you're doing every life, in your lifestyle or every day of your life. These are some of the things that you're doing, and which is pretty dope. And look, salute to you for investing in yourself by listening to some good music, by listening to some good grooves, and keeping yourself sustained in the times that we live in, such as this, because it's tough out here if you're not keeping yourself plugged into the right things. So I just want to get on here real quick and encourage you, inspire you, and let you know that you got this. Keep music, keep God first, keep the right music on your playlist, right? Get the right playlist of life. Keep that going. Keep yourself inspired. You can always you can always find me on mixcloud.com/DJDDub514, where you can find all of my mixes. I put up mixes daily. You can catch me Mondays. I DJ live on Instagram on Mondays, midday between 12:30 and 1, or sometimes between noon and 1. I DJ and give you some inspirational, motivational mixes. So it'd be like a motivational Monday type of thing. I'm coming out with a music gets me through mix very soon as well. I'm really, really in the season of letting people know that music can get you through a lot of things. And I know it's been helping you. So that's why I'm kind of here to, get you guys on a flow. All right. I have music gets me through series, right? Music get me through series that's getting ready to come out, where I'm going to interview different artists. I'm interviewing different people, to explain your story, right? The people I want to hear your story just as much as the people need to hear your story, right? I want to hear your story, but the people need to hear your story. So if you have that music gets me through story where it helps you through any trying time, any, traumatic time that you would love to share with the people, I'm throwing it out there where I'm having a series. So if you want to, you can go to my email address. It's the Groovement. It's djddub@gmail.com. You can find that out there. I'm gonna put it in the chat right here. It's djddub@gmail.com. You can send me say, hey, look, I want to be on the podcast, right? Or you could just send me a direct message. Send me a DM on Instagram. Send me a direct message on Facebook. YouTube, send me write the comment on below. Let me know if you want to be a part of the Music Gets Me Through series. I have a lot of artists and I have a lot of people that's coming up that we're going to be interviewing live. So y'all want to check that out. That's gonna be so dope. People need to hear your story. So that's why I'm really coming out with this thing. You also have it's thegroovement.com/shop, where you can get your Groove by Faith t-shirt. Short it again, get your Groove by Faith shirt, right? Get your Groove by Faith shirt. Invest in a shirt today. Wear your message, get your message in, get it out. And man, y'all have a good day. Enjoy the rest of your night. Thank y'all for coming out. Thank you for your time. Look, music gets you through, right? So continue to let music help you. Continue listening to the smoothest DJ in the land, the #1 motivational, inspirational DJ out here. Look, y'all be blessed. Keep music in your life. All right. Peace. Love y'all. Have a good one.